The Rolls Royce Cullinan is the first SUV Rolls Royce has ever produced, named after the world's largest uncut diamond. It's an absolutely vast 4x4 and one of the most luxurious cars of any kind. It's certainly a huge departure for the luxury British carmaker, which has a long history of producing sumptuous saloons. The Cullinan SUV looks a little like a Rolls Royce Phantom that's trapped inside a particularly unflattering hall of mirrors. It's definitely one of the most imposing objects you're likely to spot on the road, but its enormous grille, flat sides and boxy roofline won't appeal to everyone. A few contrasting silver trims on the doors, around the windows and on the wings help to disguise its colossal silhouette, but it doesn't quite hide its size as elegantly as a Bentley Bentayga. Rolls Royce Cullinan buyers will probably never venture off-road in their new cars, but should they ever get lost on the way to Knightsbridge, there are some contrasting silver protectors that'll keep the bottom edges of its expensive paintwork mostly scratch-free. Every Cullinan has a large touchscreen infotainment system with a redundant controller on the center console. Apple CarPlay is also included on every model. The available rear seat entertainment option adds a 12.0-inch screen to the back of each front seat. Along with a Wi-Fi hotspot, the Cullinan has a bespoke audio system that features 18 speakers. While the idea of off-roading in a Rolls sounds lovely, in reality the vast majority of Cullinans will spend the vast majority of their time on pavement. The aforementioned fancy suspension handles all of that just fine too, without feeling floaty. The Cullinan absorbs potholes, expansion joints, undulations and heaves in the road with grace and absolute comfort. Part of that is due to the interior. More than just expensive and fancy sounding, Rolls-Royce crammed impressive amounts of sound deadening and used mighty thick glass around the greenhouse. Even at freeway speeds, you feel isolated from the chaos around you. Much like listening to the faint whisper of the city streets from a penthouse apartment balcony. The leathers feel soft to the touch and soothing to the skin. It certainly doesn't hurt that the front seats are heated, ventilated and massaging your eyes, too. Get comfortable as Rolls-Royce performed art gallery curator levels of detail to the fit and finish of all the materials. Even the sliding seat rails and kickplate are built from polished metal, and all the carpeting surrounding it on the floor is thick and posh. No car fully escapes the modern world, and as such, the Rolls-Royce does include modern driving aids, such as adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning and the rest. While nobody would ever describe the Cullinan as a sporty SUV, there is an effortless grace to it. This is largely due to the beast of an engine that moves 6,000 pounds as if it were nothing. The 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 makes 563 horsepower and 627 pound-foot, which is enough to haul the behemoth from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5 seconds. Spec the black badge Cullinan and you get more, shaving a tenth of a second of the 0 to 60 miles per hour time courtesy of 592 horsepower and 664 pound-foot. Naturally merging into highway traffic is a breeze while overtaking is a quick and silent affair. Even with 12 cylinders, the engine barely intrudes into the serene cabin. Wind and road noise are dampened to the point of non-existence. When you combine this with a suspension that eats up just about anything but a sinkhole, the Cullinan ticks every box there is for ride comfort. While there is definitely no sport mode, Rolls-Royce would never be so pedestrian. There is a low mode. This has a similar effect, quickening shifts and letting the engine purr a little louder. More than anything, the Cullinan is all about comfort, and this extends to the driver. It's easy to pilot thanks to its super light steering that makes the car feel a lot smaller and lighter than it actually is. You won't enjoy driving the Cullinan as much as you would an Aston Martin DBX or Lambo Urus, but you'll arrive completely relaxed and ready to face even the most high-class event without so much as a crease on your tux or gown.